Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Howell, first play, going to throw it.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
James Bradbury running in and finishing that play on the corner blitz.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Howell down to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Turner is there for another one.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
So no gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence. It allows them to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at the 20.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, and they go with Swift again. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll get this up to the 45-yard line.
9 yards that time.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. How about Jonathan Allen there, pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line? Looking a little bit like a continuation of last week. He had 3 tackles for a loss, and now 1 more here in the first quarter of this game.
And there's been no lack of force by him, taking on the offensive linemen, playing them, but also there's a suddenness to his game. They have that initial contact, and then he's gone, moving upfield and making those plays in the backfield.
It's a big body moving upfield, too.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down.
And this will be taken at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Here's Hal to throw on 2nd down.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Hal throwing on 3rd down here.
And that is incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away.
On the return, it's Rodgers. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
He's got Smith here. And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down.
And Hurts going to move him around.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Hurts, he'll get this off to Swift.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on third down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And that will be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, he does have a good leg. I'll give him that. But not that good.
Not by a long shot.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2.
As they are looking at a second down and 6 coming up.
Once more, Gibson.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Gibson here running out of the gun.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Jordan Davis, just a monster on that play, stopping it from going anywhere.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
This time they'll throw it with Howell.
His throw incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
On third down, here's Gibson. Down the sideline he goes.
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Out of the gun, it's Howell.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
That's Samuel, caught left side. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So first and goal, and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game.
Gibson.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Powell on the QB sneak, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Commanders will strike first here in this wild card matchup. The extra point by Sly is up and good,
and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll roll him out right. He's got a man complete. A big play there for Philly. 42 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Now 2nd and 9.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. It's a room to maneuver. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, They don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
And returns it right back to Samuel.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
The 22 more yards there and another first down. Hurts.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Touchdown! Dallas Goedert in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
On first down, right back to Gibson. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Play action. Here's Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Here's 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Pierce now up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 30. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, 30 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. Fights loose. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And they're going to speed things up here.
Here's a give to Gibson. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Second down, Howell back to pass. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away.
Phillips now from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Now Howell. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Howell.
Slings this deep for McLaurin.
And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Al now to throw it.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
They go play action with Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
On first down, Hurts. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Swift.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Hurts. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone.
And the Commander defense able to hold. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now in this wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got Turner. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Al throwing on 1st down here. That one downfield for Dotson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at the 40. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
They'll get that complete to Albert O.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Give left side for Pierce. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Another carry for Pierce.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe.
Touchdown! A.J. Brown. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
And McLaurin, the motion man right. Throwing here, Howell. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And McLaurin, the motion man right. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Darius Slay with, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Rolling to his right. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy,
You know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Throwing is Hurts.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are right back in this football game.
Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
On first down, Howell.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. That's Samuel, caught left side. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
Off play action. It's Howell.
He'll let this go for the end zone.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Here's 2nd and 10. And Howell will throw it.
This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35.
Howell.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Howell out of the shotgun. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Now 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibson.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Here's Howell.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Gibson.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Antonio Gibson
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll go with the ground attack here.
And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights? That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on him. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
A handoff, Swift running to the left.
Nifty move.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
They'll find Swift out in the backfield. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs.
And the Eagles season will continue at least 1 more week. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.